Hello everyone, myself Ashish Desai, Assistant Professor, Mechanical Department. Today we are going to discuss the unit number second, fluid statics. So in that content we are going to discuss here the numericals on metacenter and metacentric height. So first of all we look at the metacenter and metacentric height. So as per the discussion in previous video, so the point for metacentric is the point at which the body starts oscillating. So this is called as metacenter. And next, that is metacentric height. So it is distance between the center of gravity and metacenter, that is called as metacentric height. So first of all we look at the derivation for experimental method for determining of metacentric height. So for determination of this gm, that is the called as metacentric height, so we can determine by experimental way. So first of all we consider this floating body which is considering with the ship, and that w1 is the weight which is placed over here at a central level, or you can say center, and this capital W, that is weight of this vessel. Okay, so here we can consider the vessel, that is weight is W, and central weight, or can say we can place a weight which is at center point, that is called as W1. So this is for experimental purpose, right? So here when the body will starts oscillating, so this W will be shifted to at the end point, or can say at the distance x, so it is away from the distance x. Okay, so this is starts oscillating, so that's why the m will be created, so that m is nothing but metacenter. So that's why the mgb, g is nothing but center of gravity, b is a buoyancy, or we can say center of buoyancy. So this shifted to into new position, that is from g1 b1 to gb. Okay, so this is a new position we have to shifted this height. So g1 m is a shifted metacentric height, and gm is the original metacentric height. So here this tilted body is there and it can start oscillating. So because of this w1 we can shift it on that side, which is distance at x. Now we go for the derivation purpose. We know that w is equal to weight of the vessel including the w1. So this capital W we can consider as a vessel with including w1. So this is w1 for experimental purpose. So that is w. Then next g is a center of gravity for the vessel, and b is the center of buoyancy for the vessel. Now the when you start the oscillating the body, so the metacenter will forms, right, and the vessel shift to g1, and the weight w1 has been moved towards the right, so that's why it can move toward the right. So also the center of buoyancy also shifted to b1, right? So this point will be different g1 b1 because it is shifted, right? So because of the w1 is uh, moved towards the right hand side. So this is regarding the that metacentric height. Now we move for the moment because it is change, so that's why we can take the moment against them. So gg1, that is the w, capital W. So w is the center because due to center of gravity it is at the center. So gg1, so this is the distance gg1, w into gg1. Okay, so w into gg1 we can consider like this. So in figure we can that make a triangle that mgg1, okay, mgg1 is the triangle, and gg1 is the this shifted distance, and m is the metacenter. So the metacenter formed because of the oscillating moment will takes place, and here the oscillating moments takes place because of this w1. So that's why we can take the w, capital W, which is including the w1. So we can take the moment against this gg1 because this shifted distance. Now as we know that what is the gg1 value, so if you take tan theta, what will happen? Tan theta is equal to uh, opposite side to the, that is opposite side to the adjacent side. So here tan theta is nothing but opposite side, that is gg1, correct, and this is the gm is a adjacent side, so we can take gm. So that's why instead of GG1 value becomes GM tan theta. So I write W as it is, GG1 instead of write down GM tan theta. Okay, so GG1 is instead of we can write GM tan theta. Now we take the moment against this W1 because W1 is shifted to the right hand side, so that's why W1 into X, right? So that's why we can take W1 into X. So in first point we have take the moment against the capital W. Second, we can take the moment against the W1, that is center of weight. So this is W1 and we can take this W1 into this distance, that is X. Okay, so W1 by X. Now we can take the equilibrium conditions, so that's why the equation becomes W into GM tan theta equal to W1X, like this. W1X as it is, W GM tan theta as it is. So this is the equilibrium conditions. And after the solving for GM, because I want GM value, that is metacentric height. GM is nothing but metacentric height, that is nothing but distance between the center of gravity and metacenter. Okay, so that's why GM is equal to what will happen? GM is equal to W1X as it is, and GM we can take this, and tan theta W we can take at the denominator. So after shifting, or I can say simplifying, we get the value of GM, that GM is called as metacentric height. So this approach is experimental way. So this is called as experimental way of that metacentric height. Now we move for the next point, that is analytical method for determining metacentric height. So here metacentric height is nothing but GM. So this is from figure, we can write BM plus minus BG. Okay, so when the positive sign is there, then G is lower. Okay, G is lower than B. G is lower means the weight is at bottom side, and B, that is buoyancy force, is at upper side. So that will use a positive sign. And if it is negative sign means G is higher, so that weight will be maximum and that B will be minimum. So at that time you can say negative sign. Okay, so that BM value, is nothing but metacentric radius. So BM is equal to I upon V. So I is the moment of inertia, V is the volume of water. So this is from analytical method. So this is formula for analytical method. BM value for BM, that is about metacentric radius, already we discussed this. So I is a inertia, that is moment of inertia. According to shape we can find out the I, then find out the volume. So if you know the BM and BG, we can get the GM. Okay, so this is regarding the analytical method. So always remember that for analytical method, BM is equal to I upon V, and this relation, that is GM is equal to BM plus minus BG. And if it is positive sign is there, then you can say that it should be G is lower than B. And when negative sign is there from GM, after calculation, then get as we can say that G is higher than B. So this is regarding the analytical method. Now we move for determining the metacentric height. So as we know that the formula for metacentric height as from the analytical method. So analytical method is formula is GM is equal to I upon V minus BG. Okay, so BG is the metacentric radius, GM is the metacentric height, I is the moment of inertia, V is the volume. Okay, now this is metacentric height, right? So GM metacentric radius, BG, I is moment of inertia, V is volume. This is regarding the metacentric height. Now find out the B. I is nothing but moment of inertia, right? V is equal to volume of the water. But BG is nothing but AG minus AB. BG is nothing but AG minus AB. So BG distance, how to calculate BG distance? AG minus AB. So here AG, so total distance is AG minus AB. So you get directly GB, or can say BG. Okay. So this is the relation. So how to calculate AG? AG is nothing but center of gravity. That's why I can take x by 2. Okay. So for calculation purpose, AG is nothing but x by 2. And for AB is for how to calculate AB? H by 2, because depth of depression, or can say impression, depth of impression of water is height H. And for the purpose of center of buoyancy, we can take H by 2. That's why AB is equal to H by 2. So AG is x by 2, AB is h by 2, and after calculation of AG and AB we can put the value of BG, and BG put over here. I is you can calculate from shape, V is the volume, and after that we can get the value of metacentric height. So this is the procedure for finding out the metacentric height. Now that experimental approach is the for GM. So this is the analytical approach, and this is experimental approach, that is nothing but already discussed this formula, that is W1x, that is divided by W tan theta. So this is experimental method and this is analytical method. Okay, so analytical method is GM, metacentric height. Okay, so this is the formula and this is the experimental method formula. Now we'll take first example based on that. So here the pattern is 15,696 kilonewton. Displacement is floating in water. A weight of 245.25 kilonewton is moved through a distance of 8 meter across the deck of pontoon, which tilts the portion that pontoon through an angle 4 degree, and find the metacentric height of the portion. So here GM is required for this purpose. So first of all, we take the weight of the portion, that is W, capital W, because it is connecting with the whole that weight. That is why we can take 15,696, that is weight of Pluton. Next, movable weight, that's why W1 is there. So it is move at right side or left side. So according to the deflection, so that's why movable weight is small W1 is given to you, that is 245.25 kilonewton. And distance, that is x, so x is given to you, that is 8 meter, so that x is given to 8 meter. Theta is 4 degree, so it is given that theta is 4 degree. Now we write down the formula, that is GM is equal to WNX W tan theta. So this approach we can solve by experimental method, because all the things is given as a experimental way. So we know that W1, correct, W1 value is 245.25 kilonewton. X is known to you, that is 8 meter. That capital W is 15,696 tan theta. Instead of theta, we can put the value of 4 degree, and after putting this value we get the value of GM. So GM is nothing but the after putting the value we get the solution, that GM is equal to 1.788 meter. So this is regarding the problem. So here we have taken the approach of experimental way, because already we are discussing these two weights, as well as angle is given to you, as well as it given as a the distance, shifted distance. So that's why we go to the experimental way. Now we go for the next problem. So that rectangle pontoon is there, so rectangle pontoon is there, so that height is 5 meter, that 3 meter is the width, and 1.2 is the, it is to be high, and the depth of impression is 0.8. So depth of impression means this is H, already discussed regarding this H, this H is H, and if the center of gravity is 0.6, that 0.6, it is given to the 0.6 above the bottom of the portion, above the bottom of the portion. So this is given that AG is given to you, and for AB purpose, we can take this 8.8 by 2, because this is capital, this is small h. If you require this distance for AB, so AB is required, then we can go for h by 2, that is 0.8 by 2. Okay, so now we go for the next point, that is how to determine the metacentric height. So then that is a question mark, and the density for seawater, so it is deep in the seawater, that is 1025 kg per meter cube. Now we take the dimensions of pontoon. So pontoon is having 5 meter long, 3 meter width, and 1.2 meter high. So this is the volume. And depth of impression, so depth of impression is 0.8 meter, depth of impression is 0.8 meter. So distance AG, AG is given to you, that is 0.6, that is given in a figure. AG is 0.6. Density of water also given to you, that is 1025 kg per meter cube. Now already discussed this impression, that is impression is 0.8 meter, 0.8 meter. Now we go for the height, that is metacentric height, that is question mark. So GM, what is required here? I we can require moment of inertia. V is volume, so volume already known to you, that is 5, 3, 1.2. We can multiply this and then we get the value. And BG, what is the value of BG? How to calculate this BG? So BG is nothing but AG minus AB, right? So after this finding, we get the value of GM. So this is formula for BG. I is the moment of inertia, V is the volume, Bg is equal to Ag minus Ab. So already Ag is given to you, that is 0.6. And how to calculate AB? AB is nothing but that depth of impression divided by 2. Is it clear? So in next slide we discuss regarding this same. Okay, so for finding out, so here finding out AB how to find out? This depth of impression by 2, right? So depth of impression by 2 is nothing but 0.8 by 2, that is 0.4 meter. Now distance AG is equal to 0.6 meter. So distance AG is 0.6 meter, and after putting the value AG and AB, we get the value of BG, correct? And now we go for moment of inertia. How to calculate the moment of inertia for this rectangular section? That is BD cube by 12. So half BD cube by 12, that is 1 by 12 BD cube. 1 by 12 B is width, we can take 5, and that depth is we can as a 3. So this is regarding the BD cube by 12, that is a moment of inertia. After calculation of this moment of inertia, it will get this value. Then we calculate the volume. How to calculate the volume? We can multiply by 3, then 5, then that 1 point, that is 5 meter, 3.8, this is 0.8, and 1 that 5. So this is regarding the 12 meter cube. Now we can take the metacentric height, that formula. Again we take this, and I, this is the value, V is the volume, and Bg is the value. So after this we can take this 45 by 5 is the I value, that volume is this that 1 by 12, right? Bg is what? Bg is 0.2. So we can put this value, and after that we can get the value of Gm. So this is Gm value 0.7375. So here this positive sign indicates what? G is below and M is above. So that's why it can stable condition. So when the body is oscillated, so it can return this position. That's why it is called a stable position. So it is give it is positive value. So this is regarding the that problem. So here we have calculated for the GM value. So for that purpose, we know that moment of inertia, volume, and BG distance. If you get it, then you can put the value and then find out the GM value. The next we go for next problem. So here uniform size is 3 meter long, 2 meter wide, and 1 meter deep. Okay, and the floats in a water, so it can float in a water. What is the weight of the body of impression is 0.8 meter. If the depth of impression is 0.8 meter, so find out the weight also and determine the metacentric height also. So dimension of body is 3 into 2 into 1, back is because the this is the volume. Depth of impression is already given to you, that is 0.8 meter. First of all, we calculate the weight of the body, then second we calculate the metacentric height. So this is the given terms. So for calculation for weight of the body, so as you know that weight is nothing but, we can say that specific weight, actually the weight is in terms of specific weight. How to calculate? Specific weight is equal to weight upon volume. Specific weight is equal to weight upon volume. So what is the weight value? Specific weight into volume. Specific weight into volume. So specific weight means rho into g. Another formula is there for specific weight, rho into g. So into volume, is it clear? Into volume. So first of all we put the value of rho, that is water is there because it is given in that water, correct? Then 1000, g is 9.81, and volume is given to, that is 3 to 1, because 3 to 1 is for the whole complements, but here the body is immersed up to 0.8. That's why instead of 1 I can write 0.8. Okay, so immersed body we can require this impression with 0.8, that weight is required. So that's why we can take this value 0.8, and after finding out this value, that value becomes 47,088 Newton. This is for the weight of the body. Next, center of gravity is 0.5 meter. So here we have considered, here it is mentioned already, that is center of gravity is about 0.5 meter. Is it clear? That nothing but distance of AG. Okay. Now we go for finding out the metacentric height. So as you know that the relation for that metacentric height is Gm is equal to I upon V minus Bg. First of all, we go for moment of inertia. This is formula for finding out the metacentric height. So same as that of, actually already discussed the formula. I is nothing but moment of inertia, that is BD cube by 12. So here circular part is there, that's why I can take 1 by 12 BD cube. So that is rectangle, that shape is there. So that's why rectangular and circular. That plan is in a circular manner and elevation is at the rectangular section. So as we consider that 1 by 12 BD cube. So that's value is I. For volume purpose, so depth of impression is up to 0.meter, right? It is already given in the that problem. So that's why 32 into 0.8, that is your volume. And how to find out BG? BG is nothing but AG minus AB. So already given that AG is equal to 0.6 because it is mentioned in 0.5. So actually 0.5 because this height is 1 meter. It is already given in a problem. So that's why 1 by 2. We can put the value of 1.2 means 0.5 minus AB. AB, how to calculate that AB? H by 2. So here 0.8 is your depth of impression divided by 2. So always remember that, find out AB, how it is possible? Depth of impression by 2. Depth of impression is 0.8 divided by 2, that is 0.4. So after putting the value of AG and AB, we get the value of BG. And then we have to put the value of I over here, BG is over here, and V is over here, and then find out the GM value. So as you know that I is 2, then V is 4.5, BG is 1. So after this putting the value, GM value is 0.3167 meter. This is the formulation for metacentric height. So here also the value is positive. That's why M is above and G is below. So this is the stable condition that indicates value. Now we move for the next problem. So here a block of wood of specific gravity is 0.7, which is floats in water. So it is floated in water. And determine the metacentric height of the block if size is 2 meter into 1 meter into 0.8 meter. So this is the volume which is given into the mode. So here 0.8 is there. So this is total height. But here small h is question mark, right? So that is nothing but depth of impression. Depth of impression means the wooden block is in contact with water. How much height is there? So that height is h. And this is the length, or I can say height, for this block, that is 0.8. So first of all, we get a given data. So dimension of block is 2 into 1.8. So this is for whole body. Then we have to find out the GM value. So for that purpose, I required I, V, and BG. I is the moment of inertia, V is the volume, and BG is the distance between the center of gravity and buoyancy of force, or I can say center of buoyancy. So this is the distance we are required over here. So first of all, we go for the depth of impression. So actually it is unknown. That's why I can write H meter. Then specific gravity of wood. So here particularly mention that specific gravity of wood is 0.7. So here mention like this. Okay, 0.7. Now for equilibrium condition, weight of wooden piece is equal to weight of water displaced. Weight of wooden piece. So this is according to the Archimedes principle. So this is equilibrium condition we can find in finding for value of h. So depth of impression we have to calculate from this principle, that is Archimedes principles. So that weight of wooden piece is equal to weight of water displacement. Okay. So weight of wooden piece. So weight of wooden piece, that is nothing but weight is nothing but in terms of specific it is how it is, weight is equal to, actually specific weight is equal to weight upon volume. So weight is nothing but specific weight into volume. So that's why here it is mentioned that specific weight into volume, or can say weight density, specific weight into volume. So this is the specific weight into volume. So specific weight is equal to 0.7. So here we have to solve first this side, left hand side we have to solve here first. So weight density is for wood, how it is 0.7 to 1000, because that it gives the specific gravity. So multiply by 1000, you can convert into density, right? Into 9.81. So rho g into volume is for wooden piece 2. 2 is the that height, 1 is meter width, and here the impression is different, but that wooden block height is 0.8. So write 1.8. So this is for wooden block. And now weight of water displaced. So for that right hand side, again we write at right hand side for that specific weight into volume. Okay, specific weight means weight density. So what is weight density? Rho into g. So water is there, so that's why 1000 into 9.81. Water is 1000 into 9.81 into, because rho into g, formula is rho into g, and volume for the water displaced. So here water displaced is 2 is the height, 1 is the width, but unknown is h. So h is your that required impression, that is depth of impression is unknown, that's why we can take h. Now we take these two equation left and right, we can equate this and find out the value of h. This is Newton because that weight is in terms of measure Newton, that's why unit is written here at the end. So when you are equating this equation according to Archimedes principle, we get the value of h, that is small h, like this. So we can equate this equilibrium conditions, then put the value of that wooden piece and weight of the water displaced, that is, then we get the value of h. So after getting the h value, that is 0.56 meter. Now we take the distance of center of buoyancy from the bottom. So distance of center of buoyancy water means that distance is called as AB. So AB is equal to h by 2. Already discussed this. H by 2. H is 0.56 divided by 2. And for purpose of this is AB. Next AG. AG is total distance is 0.8. So for that purpose we can take divided by 2. The AG is there. So if you get AB and AG, we get the value of that. Sorry. AG and AB will get the value of BG. Okay. So first of all, we know that the metacentric height. What is the formula for that metacentric height? This is the formula gm iv minus bg. So first of all we calculate the I, V and bg. So first of all we get the value of ig. So I have to calculate I, that is inertia, 1 by 12, 2 into 1 point cube. Then I find out the value of I, 1 by 6 meters raised to 4, bd cube by 12. Same formula, 1 by 12 bd cube. Then next volume for the wood in water. So this is the 1, this is the 2, and this height, that is nothing but with the depth of depression is h. So h value is already calculated, this 0.56. So after putting this value we get the volume, right? AB is already calculated. AB, how to calculate AB? 0.88 by 2, that means value will get this. And then AG value is there, AG nothing but h by 2, already calculated, h by 2 is there 0.4. So already this is from that previous section we discussed this. Then next formula is known to you, put the value I, V, and for BG purpose AG minus BAB. So AG you can put here, AB put here, and we get the value of BG. BG is 0.12. So after putting the value of I is 1 by 6, V is 1.12, then BG value is 0.12. So after putting this value, we get the value of GM. So GM is here positive, right? Because positive value indicates that the system is stable because of metacenter is at above side and G is at the below side. G is below means the your weight of the that ship is at below side. So that indicates the ship is safe, or can say ship is stable. So this is regarding this problem. Similarly, we can go for next problem. So here only calculate the metacentric height. So as you know that metacentric height means gm is equal to that 1 I upon V minus Bg. Okay. So here a solid cylinder is there 4 meter and height of this is 3 meter. So given data is there, capital depth, the diameter is 4, then height is h is 3 meter, specific gravity is 0.6. Specific gravity is 0.6. So here that specific gravity is 0.6. Then next is the term as gm, that is metacentric height, that is formula I V minus Bg. I is nothing but moment of inertia, V is the volume, Bg is the where that metacentric radius. So first of all we go for depth of impression. So depth of impression is calculating from the 0.6 into 3. This is formula for finding out the depth of impression. So 0.6 means your specific gravity for the cylinder and depth, that is 3. So this is value of depth impression. Okay, this is for 1.8 meter. This is formula. Now we find out for BG first. Okay, so BG first of all you find out, then I, and then V. So how to find out BG? BG is nothing but AG minus AB. Okay, so first of all go for AB. So AB, how to calculate? This AB is nothing but 1 by 8 divided by 2. Okay, so because this value is 1.8 depth of impression divided by 2, because AB is the distance between the Beyonce and at the end. Okay, this is when that is AB. So 1.8, already we calculate the depth of impression. This height, actually depth of impression means free surface to this wooden block piece. The distance is 1.8 divided by 2. We can take this value is AB 0.9. And for AB purpose, AB is nothing but whole distance is 3, and how to find out the center of gravity? So 3 by 2, so 3 by 2, that is H. And after putting the value of AB and AG, we get the value of BG. So BG is 0.6 meter. So same, we can put the value of BG, then we get calculate first I is BG is there, already we calculate this. So I is nothing but moment of inertia. So this is about circle. So that's why we can take the moment of inertia for circle is 0.5 divided by 64 d raised to 4. So d is known to you, that is 4 meter, and after calculation of this we can get the value of I. Then we similarly go for volume. So volume is nothing but for the cylindrical purpose, we know that pi by 4 d square into depth of depression, that is nothing but pi by 4 d square h, correct, for volume. Pi by 4 d square into h means depth of impression, how it depth. So depth is already calculated by this formula. So that's why 1.8 we can take, diameter is 4. So after calculation we get the value of v, and then we go for putting the value of I over here, v over here, minus bg. Bg already calculated from this last slide. So this is minus 0.6. And after that we can get the value of gm. So gm is the value minus 0.05 meter. So minus indicates that the ship, or can say that volume is unstable, because the G is above the side and M, that is metacenter, is below the side. So that indicates unstable condition. So this is the meaning. So in this session, we are discussed regarding the numericals on the metacentric height. So this is important perspective for shipping industries. So whenever the shipping is to be float, or in that sense, we have to check it out the metacenter and metacentric height. So this is the important points we are discussed in that session. Thank you.